log out and log back in. Damn solar flares frustrating me. Ugh. Oh man. I had the damn solar flares shut me out. Now I'm back on. I wish this crap would stop. It's really putting a hurting on me. Daggone it. Oh man. It's All American Prepper coming back at you from the bunker. Dang solar flare shut me out. I had to shut out and come back in. Freaking solar flares, man. I had to log out and log back in. This is aggravating dang old thing. I was doing good too. I apologize for that. I got no control over this. What the hell's going on out there in outer space? It's really frustrating. But with all that's going on, y'all need to be prepping, because I've been dealing with these solar flares all day. Literally, this is like the third time that the solar flares has shut me down and I had to come back on. It's very frustrating. Very frustrating indeed. So, man, all this going on in the world, I had to log back on. The solar flare shut me out, shut me down. I had to redo everything all over again. That's the only thing I can figure is it's because it had to be another solar flare that did it, because it's never done this to me before. So y'all need to be prepping, man, with this stuff acting the way it is. Am I back on? Can you hear me? Am I coming through now? Gee whiz, man. This is my only. It's all good now. Yeah, this is my only source of income. So I gotta stay at it. I gotta stay at it. It sucked I had to start back over again, because I had quite a few people in here. It's very frustrating. I've been dealing with crap all day, man. But it's All American Prepper coming at you from the bunker again. Damn solar flare. I don't know. I know we had an X-class solar flare today. Yeah, hopefully they'll come back. I guess while I wait, I'll go ahead and batten down the hatches here. All right. Let's see. We got anybody back yet? All right, appreciate you. I appreciate y'all, man. The damn solar flares keep shutting me down, and I got to start over again. It's very frustrating. I mean, trying to do my job here, and I don't know. It's just like The sun and these stupid solar flares is fighting me. I'm not sure what the hell's going on with this. It's very frustrating, to say the least. Very, very frustrating. I'm showing 16 people, but I only see one person in the chat. But this is a prime example. This is a prime example why everyone needs to be prepping. For one, you know, we got this big strike going on, which that's going to really mess up our logistics if it goes on very long. And this is the third time I've had to restart this live because the freaking solar flares shut me out. So it's only a matter of time till we get really sucked with a solar flare that fries everything. And that is going to set us back to the Stone Age. And, you know, this is really hurting me because this is literally, my dad is dying of cancer. So I had to take off work to take care of my dad. 3 tours in Vietnam. First time he had no choice, he got drafted. The second 2 times, he just chose to stay in Vietnam and fight. And he got overexposed to the Agent Orange, and now he is literally dying from it. So he will not let hospice come out and take care of him. He will not let the VA send no one out here and take care of him. Only me and my wife and my daughters will he let take care of him. So, because of that, I'm the only one that can pick him up. My wife, my daughter cannot pick him up when he falls. So it's literally, you know, all on me. And so this is my only source of income. So I really do appreciate super chats big time, man. And there's no super chat too small. I mean, anything will help at this point because it's almost 4 months that I have not been able to work. And for the people that's been following this channel, they had to take out one of his eyeballs. They had to take off this whole half of his face. They had to remove it. And then when they removed it, they got a piece of his thigh and sewed it on his face. Now though, the cancer's eating all of this up in here, and it's really bad. So I'm not sure how long he is going to last. And it's really got me in a very bad situation because my mom passed 6 months ago. Well, no, actually 9 months ago. I keep thinking 6 months ago, but my wife reminded me it's been 9 months ago. I'm just not ready to be an orphan. I'm not. And I haven't been able to even get my mom's tombstone yet. It took every penny I had to bury her. Every penny I had put back. It costs a lot of money for someone's final expenses. So, if you want to get buried, please get that burial insurance where the insurance will pay for it. Because if you don't got it, man, your family is going to have a hard time coming up with that money. Because, I mean, it was really hard for me. Now, I did whatever I had to do. I sold everything I had, you know, I sold everything that I could sell. I did everything that I could to cover her expenses. And And I still do not have her a tombstone. I still don't have the money for that. So that's the situation I'm in. It really sucks. I would really like to be able to get my mom a tombstone. I mean, to think that she's been buried for 9 months and still no tombstone, that is very, it just makes me not very happy with myself. Let's put it that way. Not very happy with myself at all that I cannot afford her a tombstone. And I gotta take care of my dad. So I'm between a rock and a hard place. I really am. That's why I'm on here all these hours on YouTube, because I gotta make every penny I can so I can pay for her tombstone. And that's all there is to it. You know, I mean, I know, but I was hell on wheels, you know, when I was young. I was a very difficult child. And it's because I acted out in school really bad, because back then they didn't know what dyslexia was. But I have dyslexia really bad, and they didn't know what it was. So instead of just, you know, doing right, I just acted out because I couldn't figure it out, you know. But I'm not going to get no freaking decent rest until I can get my mother a tombstone, and that's all there is to it. I mean, when she was literally right there on her deathbed, she literally told me exactly how she wanted her tombstone. She wanted butterflies on it, and she wanted roses carved on it. And I don't have nothing for her. Nothing. Yeah, dry beans. Definitely store up some dry beans. I just sent, you know, that hurricane hit Georgia pretty hard. And one of my MAG team members, their family got hit hard, man. And it took out, they all lived in the same area, and their whole area got flooded. Only one house didn't get flooded out. So now you got 20 people all living in one house. And I had 21 buckets, 5-gallon buckets with canned goods. Basically meals ready to eat, because they still don't have no electricity up there. So I sent the canned food, because I'm like, they can just open that canned food and eat it just like it is. It doesn't have to be heated up. And then he took them up there. 21 buckets. Now, take it now, I haven't been able to work for almost 4 months, because I've been having to take care of my dad that's dying of cancer. I mean, any day now could be his last day, and he will not let the VA, he won't let nobody take care of him but me, my wife, or my daughters. That's it. Now, well, he has a cousin that helps, and he has a nephew that does as much as he can do. But he's got diabetes really bad, so the diabetes is eating his feet up. But I'm just trying. Right now, my main focus is to get my mom her tombstone. That's my goal. And when my dad goes to heaven, hey, yeah, Moose Man, again, bro. Again, man. I think this is why we couldn't do that live earlier. It's because these freaking solar flares, man. So here we are again, dude. Here we are again, man. And I just got to put in the time, you know, because I got to make the money on YouTube, because I got to get my mama a freaking headstone. And I can't work because I got to take care of my dad. Now, when his time comes, I'll be able to work, but I'm hoping I get her dang tombstone, man. She should have done had one by now. It's very, very frustrating. I just don't know. I'm about to snap. How much is a tombstone? Oh, man. They're expensive. Take your mom some butterfly ornaments and roses. Your mom would love that more than anything because you're doing the best to honor her. She just wants you to make to heaven to see her again with Jesus. That's true. But when she was laying in that hospice bed in the living room, when I was sitting beside her holding her hand, she literally told me, these ants in here, she literally told me how she wanted her tombstone. And she wants roses carved into it and butterflies carved into it. So, how can I not, you know, fulfill her last wishes? You know, how can I not? I mean, and she knew Dad was sick, and she did tell me to take care of Dad. And she was right. She told me he was sick, but I had no idea that he was as sick as he is until he had to get that surgery, and they removed his eyeball. They removed the whole half of his face. They cut it off and cut his thigh and took his thigh and put it here. But now the cancer is literally eating out from under that. It's eating the whole side of his nose. It's in his mouth. It's bad. So, oh, Jess. Really, Jess? That would be fantastic. I tell you, there's nothing I would not do to get her a tombstone. I would sell a kidney. I would do whatever the hell I had to do, man. I mean, thank God for Cha-Cha, you know. Thank God for Cha-Cha. Has helped me so much. And I got to get my ass back to work, but I can't do it with Dad sick like this, you know. And it's only a matter of time It's just this is just so emotional. I have never dealt with emotions like this before in my life. I have never. It's giving me anxiety. It's freaking giving me anxiety, man. And I do have post-traumatic stress disorder, and I don't hide it. And this channel, I've had this channel for 8 years, and you can go back on all my other videos. Until my mom got sick, I never asked nobody for nothing, ever. But it took every penny I had put back to pay for her burial. And I still didn't have enough left over to get her a tombstone. And now Dad's sick. And if you know the backstory, when he goes, I'm getting kicked off the property, which I've been here for 8 years. I mean, I don't know how much, more I can endure. Look, I live in an 8x10 shed. A 5-gallon bucket is my toilet. I take a bath in a small pool. But I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining about that at all. That's not the problem. The problem is my mother does not have a tombstone. The problem is my dad is dying from the Agent Orange from Vietnam. And he will not. And I get it. I'm not mad at him at all. Because I understand. If I was in his situation, I would want my family to take care of me, not some stranger, Yeah, maybe Trump will buy me a house. You got jokes. That's not even really funny, man. That's not funny at all, really. Lord Duncan's Rock and World, that's not funny. And I don't want a house. That's not it, man. You know what, dude? I'll tell you what I'm going to do. You're out. You're deleted. You're blocked from the channel. I'm not dealing with no smart ass talk like that over something like this. Damn, I'm pissed. Did you see, Moose Man, did you see what the hell I just had to kick that bastard troll out of the freaking chat for? That was crazy. I'm trying to look up. Thank you, Jess. I appreciate you, for real, for hanging here with me. I appreciate it. But did you see that smart ass comment? And that I had to kick that person out for? Thank you, Darlene. I appreciate that offer, Darlene. Thank you. Man, that sucks, Darlene. That, see, they should have something. I know, to a lot of people that there may be more important things in the world. But yeah, you talking about that asshole that said that thing about Trump? Yeah, I do. Is that who you're talking about, Moose Man? That was him just being a smart ass. That's why I threw his ass out of there. That was just him being a jerk. That was completely uncalled for. Well, that is awesome. That is awesome, Jess. Now that is because there's a lot of stuff, with California and all, but I try not to get all political. I really, I say the word try. I can't help it sometimes. I mean, it is what it is, but man. Adam, I agree with you. I'm tired of worrying about the fate. Thank you so much, Jess. See, because I don't judge nobody. I don't have the right to judge no one. And I know you've probably heard me say that I don't have that right. That's not, I don't judge no one. I don't have the right to, you know. I don't judge no one, man. I do fight. What? I don't even understand what you're saying, Adam. What does that mean? Thank you, Jess. Yeah, that's what I was figuring out, Moose Man. Is that dude calling you a clown? What the hell's going on here? But thank you, Jess. Thank you so much. I got so much respect for you. For comment was directed to Moose Man. He was talking to you, Moose Man. Wow. Wow. I knew that was coming. That's awesome, Darlene. I was wondering, Moose Man, how long it was going to take you to do that. I would have permanently threw his ass out. I was going to let you deal with it. Oh, you can say anything you want, Jess. On this, I believe in the Constitution, and the First Amendment is freedom of speech. So you can say whatever you want to say. So I don't know where you're... Thank you, Jess. I appreciate that. That's the only reason why I'm still here. I held my tongue in things, but yeah, you're a true Christian and I respect you. Thank you, Jess. Thank you. I respect that so much. That means a lot. See, that's the way it should be. Because it doesn't... There's some things that... This whole divide and conquer crap needs to stop. People just need to come together and, it doesn't matter this or that. It doesn't matter. We are human beings and we need to help each other. That's what matters. Like that dummy calling Moose Man a clown, that was completely uncalled for. He had no reason to call Moose Man a clown. None at all. What's Adam saying? Let me see. Okay, Adam was timed out too. Okay. Yeah, Jess, Adam was timed out. I don't know what he said. Lucky for me, I would have blowed his ass out forever. So I don't know what he said, Jess, but I would have thrown him out forever if it was something that was ridiculous. I just don't deal with it, We need to stop the division. And we need to come together as Americans and take care of each other. Moose Man, set him in the corner. What the hell happened there? That was weird. Exactly, Darlene. Darling, right there. Exactly. Exactly. We need lots to do the best we can do in these hard times and help and love and hold up each other in prayer and give a shoulder to cry each other in love. Yes. Yeah, we like good people here, exactly. We like good people here. It doesn't matter of race or preference or none of that matters. None of that matters. What matters is how you treat people. And I don't have any thoughts on the Middle East. I don't live there. So I don't know. I live in America. And all I know is in America, We need to stop all this division. We need to come together as Americans and work together and make this a better place to live and to help each other. That's really, you know, as far as the Middle East, I don't know. I don't know anything. You know, I don't have no family over there. I don't pay no taxes over there. I don't know anything about it, man. Dozing off and hit the live tab, and there's AP. AAP. Good night, Tamara Smith, and you have a blessed one, and thank you. Exactly, Jess. Exactly. Yeah. Take care, Tamara. But yes, exactly. We can get shit done if everybody put aside the nonsense. Exactly. That's what I've been trying to say for I don't know how long. You know, sometimes, you know, I do get a little aggravated with shit, but and sometimes I'm a smart ass and all, but when it comes down to it, exactly what you're saying right there is we need to get shit done and put aside all the nonsense. No, the Canadian prepper is an ass and makes fun of me. That's what that is. The Canadian prepper, I'm literally, because, look, just look at my profile pic. I got the MMA gloves on. Listen to my accent. That is a Canadian prepper making fun of me because me and him was on the phone talking and we got in an argument and he just didn't like what I had to say about him. I told him that I felt that he was just a fear porn master salesman, that all he did was say shit to scare everybody and to get them to buy his stuff, and that pissed him off, and so he started making these videos about me. Exactly. Canadian prepper is a sellout. Exactly. And that's exactly what I said. And now since then he makes these stupid videos, which, you know, every time he makes one of these videos, I get like 100 more subscribers. I do not drink. I drink coffee. Only caffeine. No alcohol. No drugs. No racism. None of that shit. I cannot stand the Canadian prepper. That guy. He's a sellout is what he is. Yeah, I don't even drink beer. I don't drink nothing except for coffee. Now, maybe once or twice a year, I maybe drink 1 or 2 beers. Maybe. maybe once or twice a year, maybe 1 or 2 beers, and that's a big maybe, but very unlikely. Very unlikely. Very unlikely. I don't drink beer. I don't drink no alcohol or none of that. I don't. Because when I drink, I'm an ass. So, it is what it is. What? Yeah, I don't drink. I don't drink. Yeah, like Moose Man. Look, all you gotta do is look at my security videos when I work in security and look who my right hand man is. And when you look at my security videos and look who I literally trust my life with and has worked with for years, then you'll know. Exactly. Exactly. Half of my family is mixed. There's no way. I love my nieces and nephews. So there's no way. Two of my granddaughters date outside. I hate to even say it that way, because we're all human race. So how do I even say it? What, they date someone of a different color? I guess that's how I say it. Because I don't even like, they date another human being. That's all I know. So, yeah. Exactly. Unless you're an alien from outer space, then you are a human race. Exactly. So no racism. No racism, bud. None. We don't tolerate that crap. Exactly. Jess is right. Paranoid. Jess is right. Jess is correct. Yeah, I am a good hunter, but I don't use a freaking gun. I use a bow. What am I prepping for? A complete collapse of society, a complete takeover of absolutely insane people. Because just look at comments. There is insanity is completely out of control. And why not a gun? Because I don't need no gun. That's why. I hunt with a bow. It's more of a fair hunt. Now, I am a constitutionalist, so that means I'm pro First Amendment, I'm pro Second Amendment, but I don't hunt with a gun, I hunt with a bow. What does that even matter? I don't even get it. It's more of a sport to hunt with a freaking bow than a gun. Exactly, darling. Yeah. I'm going to read that out loud for people that, because I have a lot of people come at me and they're like, well, I'm a Christian and so I don't need to prep or any of that and da 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 da. And did not God tell Joseph to tell the king to prepare for 7-year famine? That's another reason why I prep. It's not anti-Christian to be a prepper. I don't know why people think that. It's like, have you not read Revelations? Have you not read the Old Testament? To be a prepper, it only makes sense. Same reason why you lock your door at night. Yeah, I love a crossbow. I like crossbows. And I like hunting with a bow because it's quiet. For instance, the last 2 bucks I got, and I know because I pick on my buddies all the time, I'm like, you can't eat the horns. Okay? But the last 2 bucks I got, I seen this big ass rat coming. I drawed my bow back in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. Got him. Because I always say that. For some reason, it helps me relax. And it just, I don't know, I just always say that. And then, because I got him with a bow, instead of something that went boom, that buck went down, and then about 10 minutes later, here come another big ass buck. Doop, 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 doop. And I was like, and got that one too. So when you bow hunt, it don't scare everything away for 2 freaking miles. You know? Yeah, whatever works, man. I mean, don't get me wrong, but also I got post-traumatic stress disorder, so me having a gun is a bad idea. Now, if it was wartime, well, I would do a battlefield pickup. But I got post-traumatic stress disorder, so for me to literally have one of these just sitting here, if I wake up from a night terror, covered in sweat, not knowing where the hell I'm at, having one of these sitting around would be a very bad idea. So I don't do it. I do not do it. I'm not going to risk it because I never said I don't know how to use one. I never said that I'm not surgical with one. I'm just saying that is not a good idea for me to have one because something bad could possibly happen. Yes, it is anti-Christian to be hate-filled. Yes, it is. Yeah, Proverbs also says in the house of the wise are stores of grain and choice oil. And Moose Man said, but God put in us the will to survive, and self-defense is biblical. Absolutely. Awesome, Jess. I would like to hear about that. I would like to hear about that. It's all according to where you live. Where I grew up, we didn't lock the door, and you know why we didn't lock the door? Because we had a fence all the way around the house, and we had 3 mean ass German shepherds. So there was nobody going to come in the yard, much less try to open the door. Yeah, I know Moose Man's got some stories, that's for sure. Oh, wow, that's pretty cool, Jess. You didn't shoot that one. That's cool. Good night, darling. I don't know, Jacob. Let's see. What do you recommend as a great, safe house during the apocalypse? That I'm not. I don't know. Maybe a underground bunker. Because not all bunkers are underground, but maybe a church. I have no clue. Yeah, that's hard to answer. Yep, Jess, I absolutely agree on that one. There was a person who said, I didn't know what weapons will be used in World War III, but the next one will be fought with sticks and stones. I agree with that. What gun for the apocalypse? It's all according. Yeah, that would be like what gun for the apocalypse, that would just be a personal choice. It's whatever gun you're good with. Yeah, there you go. A gun you can shoot the best and won't break on you. Good answer, Moose Man. That. Yeah, I like my hat. I got this hat. The owner of I'll show you. Oh shit! The owner of this company right here sent me this bucket, and in this bucket, this hat was in it. And in that bucket, he asked me, what do you want in your bucket? And one of the things that, if I had my choice of prepping food, I would be prepping for the H1N1, the bird flu. So, because of the bird flu, I believe that eventually, and this is just, a theory, okay, I'm not sure, but this is what I feel. I believe because of the H1N1, the bird flu, that they're going to get rid of the chickens. And I'm an old country boy, and let me tell you what, if I don't have no eggs, I'm not a happy person. That's facts. So, because if I had, plenty of money and I could prep whatever I wanted to, I would prep for the H1N1. Therefore, I would prep eggs, and that company has powdered eggs, and they're really good powdered eggs, by the way, and powdered milk, because the H1N1 is jumping, gain of function, is jumping species from the chickens to the cows. The H1N1 is going from a chicken to the cows. Okay, so, again, I'm a country boy. So, I love my eggs. I love my milk. I love my dairy. So, if I had a choice to prep whatever I wanted, it would be eggs, milk, and butter. Because those three things right there makes my life better. Is eggs, milk, and butter. Oh, thank you, Jacob Ward. Oh, you're in Washington? Cool. But yeah, I am prepping, if I was to prep food, I would be prepping for the H1N1, because I do believe that is going to be one of many things that's going to happen, and they're going to get rid of the eggs, and they're going to get rid of real milk, and they're going to get rid of real butter. And without real milk, real eggs, or real butter, I will not be happy. And that is a true story. That's facts. I love my eggs and milk and butter. and bad. But and body armor is they are trying to make it illegal to get. So if you're going to get body armor, I recommend you go ahead and get it, because they are trying to make body armor illegal for civilians. What you up to, big boy? What you up to? They're trying to make body armor illegal for civilians. And if I was going to buy body armor, I like Spartan body armor, and I like a good ballistic shield, because I'm old school. I believe that, yeah, stay frosty. That's cool. This hat came with that bucket, and the reason why is because Black Scout Survival, I'm sure you've seen him on YouTube. I'm pretty sure that he designed this hat, or has something to do with this hat, because I've seen his videos, and he always in his videos says stay frosty. And they have a Black Scout Survival nutrient survival bucket, and I think they just had an extra hat, so they just threw the hat in there, and I told them that I wanted it filled up with powdered eggs, powdered milk, and powdered butter. But like, for instance, the Secret Service, you know, anyone that's guarding a high profile person, I believe that they should also have ballistic shields. That way they can literally make a shield wall around the person that they're protecting. Now that makes sense if you think about it. You know, somebody goes to shoot at your VIP, you know, the person that you're protecting, and the leader of the protection group hollers out, "Shield wall!" Just like on the movie Spartan 300. And you shield wall around the person you're protecting, and then get that person off the X, off that spot that they're in danger, covered with shields. I think that makes sense. Does anybody else think that makes sense? Yeah, no trolls, no trolls. Yes, that makes sense, right? You know, I mean, because I've worked as a bodyguard. If you look again at my community, I worked as a bodyguard. I know that's before they had these cell phones that people took pictures of everything. But I have personal bodyguard Jeff Gordon. I have personal bodyguard Wall Trip. I have personal bodyguard Earnhardt Jr., which has a bad alcohol problem. Well, did then. I don't know about now. Man, was he drunk. Every time I bodyguarded him, he was very intoxicated. I seen him, instead of going through a gate, climb over a fence and fall on his face when all he had to do was go through the gate. But that was not long after his dad died in that wreck. So I get it, you know. But I do have pictures of me guarding. I'm trying to think his name. I've guarded so many people. Let's see, what's that guy's name? I'm trying to think. I've guarded so many NASCAR guys. Jeff Gordon. Yeah, Jeff Gordon. I got pictures of me bodyguarding Jeff Gordon. And he was a cool dude. Jeff Gordon was cool. Now, when I was, like I said, when I was bodyguarding Earnhardt Jr., he was just always really intoxicated. I mean, like, wow, drunk. And Waltrip, I know I'm not saying his name right because I have pronunciation problems, but I don't know how he fit in a race car, because that was a very large man. To see that big old guy get out of a race car was a sight to see, because Waltrip was a very large man in stature, and a large man. So I was like, when I would see him get out of a race car, I'm like, how in the hell did he fit in there? Really? Yeah, buddy. Trying to figure out why Jess is asking why is that. I'm not sure what. Fair. Why is that fair? I'm not sure what that means. Oh, okay. I was just trying to figure out what you was asking about. I get confused really easy. Yeah, but to stay frosty, that came with that bucket right there. And I think that's a Black Scout survival thing. Because I watch his videos sometimes, and he always says, stay frosty. Hmm. Well, y'all all make sure y'all subscribe to the channel now. I appreciate subscribers. Yes, stay cool and calm. It's Frosty. Yes. Yeah, exactly. Moose Man. See, Moose Man is so smart. That's why I got him as a mod. That's exactly what Stay Froster means. It doesn't mean armed. It doesn't. It means stay cool, stay calm. It's stay frosty. Is what that means. Yep, stay cool, stay calm. It's frosty. That's exactly what that means. Point on, Moose Man is right again. I'll be right back. Pops is not doing good. Not doing good at all. Having anxiety just thinking about it. Thank you. Yeah, we could all use prayers. Me, my wife, we are all under so much stress. Matter of fact, I'm probably going to lay down here for a little while and get some rest. I could just leave it as an open chat if y'all want to keep talking, or close it down, one or the other. I don't know. I'm getting kind of tired. Thank you, Jess. Alright, yeah, okay. Well, I'm going to close it down in here in just a couple of minutes then. Get me a little bit of rest and all, because I got to take care of Dad today. Yeah, I am a homesteader, but I'm getting run out of my homestead here pretty soon. That's a whole nother story. Most man definitely's got it going on. Yeah, that's cool, man. Sometimes I get. Alright. Well, I appreciate y'all being here, and y'all please subscribe to the channel. Anyone that could help the channel out, join the channel, anyone that can help the channel out, that'd be great. I got a story behind that. There's a reason why I'm asking for that. But I am going to get some rest and all. It's getting late. So I guess I'm going to shut it down. So everyone, thank you all for being here. And you have a good night, Jess. And Moose Man. And Stream Hopper. And everyone. So stay frosty. Stay ready. Stay dangerous. I hope to do a show with AVP and answer questions. Yeah, we're going to work that out, Moose Man. Thank you all so much. Thank you, Jess. Thank you so much. So, y'all have a blessed evening, and I'm gonna go ahead and lock it down. All right, thank y'all so much. Y'all have a blessed one. All right, thank you. Bye.